You've made it to day 62, and by now, something inside you has shifted. You're not just resisting the urge to gamble, you're starting to see the truth. The truth about what you were actually up against. Because this addiction wasn't just about a lack of willpower or a bad habit. It was about a highly sophisticated, deliberately designed system built to trap, exploit, and destroy you. And today, we need to talk about the dark side of online gambling. The reality behind the screen that most people never get to understand until it's too late. Online gambling is not just entertainment. It's a billion-rand industry that thrives off addiction. It's every time you logged onto an app, whether it was online slots, aviator, sports betting, lucky numbers, crash games, or roulette. You were stepping into a highly controlled digital environment that was never built for you to win. Behind those platforms are entire teams of behavioral psychologists, data scientists, software developers, and user experience designers. Their job is to manipulate how you think, how you feel, and how long you stay, and most importantly, how much money you lose. Let's start with online slots, which are often the gateway into the addiction. They look harmless. Colorful reels, exciting sound effects, quick spins. But what you don't see is that those reels are controlled by algorithms that create an illusion of randomness. They're programmed to give you just enough small wins or near wins to keep you hopeful. Just enough excitement to keep you chasing, and just enough losses to keep you in emotional turmoil. Many of the wins are actually losses disguised as wins. You bet R5 and win R2, but it still flashes, cheers, and makes you feel like you're on the right track. You're not. It's a carefully calculated trap. Then there's Aviator, the fast, adrenaline-pumping crash game that makes you feel like you're in control. You press cash out, watch the little plane rise, and try to outsmart the system. Here's the truth, it's not a fair game. The system already knows the outcome before you even press start. It feeds you just enough wins to build confidence, then suddenly starts crashing early to wipe you out. It keeps you in an emotional high-stakes state, heart pounding, dopamine spiking, fingers twitching. It's not a game, it's a digital drug. Sports betting is even more deceptive, because it hides behind the illusion of strategy. You tell yourself you're using knowledge. You know the teams, you've studied the odds, you're smart with your bets. But the moment you lose money on a sure bet, the chasing begins. You place impulsive bets to recover. Start throwing money at anything that looks like it might hit. You're no longer betting. You're gambling blindly, emotionally, desperately, and the apps know this. They intentionally make it easy to bet in a few taps, offer boosted odds, and send you notifications when your favorite teams are playing, all to pull you back in. But it doesn't stop there. Every move you make on these apps is tracked. They use cookies and data tracking to build a psychological profile on you. When you deposit, how often you lose, how you respond to offers, what games you prefer, what time of day you're most active. Then they use this data to target you personally. You're not playing the same version of the app everyone else is. You're playing the version specifically tailored to your behavior. The free spin they offer after a long losing streak, it's not generosity. It's a manipulation tactic to reel you back in when you're about to quit. And all of this takes a massive toll. Not just on your bank account, but on your mind, your emotions, your spirit, your entire life. Online gambling leads to depression, anxiety, obsessive thinking, panic attacks, and sleep disruption. It isolates you from the people who love you. It makes you lie, borrow, and sink deeper into debt. It convinces you that you are the problem, when in reality, you were fighting a system designed to keep you stuck. When I reached day 62 in my own journey, I started to feel physically sick at the thought of online gambling, especially slots. I used to love them. Now I see them for what they really are. Weapons of manipulation, created to exploit my desperation, boredom, and trauma. That repulsion you might be feeling now. That disgust when you remember the hours, the money, the lies. That's your healing. That's your brain waking up. It's your soul coming back online. So I need you to know this. It was never your fault. You weren't weak. You weren't stupid. You were targeted, manipulated, and trapped by one of the most dangerous digital systems ever created. And yet, you made it to day 62. That makes you stronger than you even know. You've broken through the fog. You're beginning to reclaim your power. And now that you know the truth, you can never go back. So don't keep going, keep climbing. You are just 13 days away from something incredible. A brain that's finally clean, okay? A heart that's finally calm, and a life that's finally yours again. If this video helped open your eyes, subscribe if you haven't already. Please, share this message with someone else who's still trapped in the same illusion. Someone who thinks they're the problem. Let them know they're not alone. Let them know there's a way out. Day 62. You've made it this far. Don't stop now. The worst is behind you, and the best, that's still coming.